My journey with my relationship with God is a continuous story. Much like many others, it has gone through various stages of growth and contemplation. Initially, my understanding of God was based on the upbringing and teachings I was raised with from family and community. I learned the basics of prayer and fasting, but that relationship was largely superficial, merely an adherence to traditions. Over time, especially during times of challenge and doubt, I began to realize that this relationship is not just about fulfilling obligations, but it is an emotional and spiritual state that brings a person back to inner peace. A significant turning point in my journey was a difficult experience I faced in my life, during which I felt weak, and my attempts to resolve matters on my own were insufficient. At that point, I started to turn to God in a different way, seeking peace in prayer and contemplation. I realized that the relationship with God is not merely about asking for help in times of need, but it is a constant presence of awareness and reflection on His creation and daily miracles, whether big or small. As my faith deepened, I began to sense the importance of inner calm and the certainty that God is always close to us, no matter our circumstances. Prayer became a moment of meditation and spiritual connection rather than just a physical performance. I learned that surrendering to God does not mean giving up effort, but it is the belief that every effort made will lead us to goodness, even if we do not understand it at the moment. Today, my relationship with God is not always stable. There are days when I feel a strong spiritual closeness, and other days less so, but this journey itself is part of maturity. The most important thing is the determination to stay on this path and the trust that God is always present and responsive.